Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm bringing you guys another tie-dye sublimation hack. So today we're going to do a swirl method, but I want to show you guys how do you guys do it on the front and the back of the t-shirt. So let's go ahead and get started. So some things you're going to need is some blowout paper. It's just scrap paper. I've already printed out my design here. I've got the same one for the front and the back. I've got these on an 8.5 piece of paper. I'm using True Pix Classic. I'm using the Cricut t-shirts. These are perfect. They're 100% poly. Highly recommend you guys use 100% poly if you want them vibrant. If you don't mind a little bit more of a muted down color, you can definitely use a tri-blend. All right, so the very first thing you want to do is take a piece of your scrap paper here and place your t-shirt on top. So this is what's going to help, doing this right away is what's going to help transfer it from your work area to your heat press. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lay our t-shirt up here on top. Now today you could already have pulled out your moisture, or I'm going to show you another way to pull out your moisture. Now if you haven't seen my other video, it's linked down below, or you can find it up above. So I'm going to go ahead and take my lint roller and remove any lint, but you definitely don't have to with this project because it's a little bit more easygoing, because if you get some blue dots, it's fine. It's tie-dye. All right, so what you want to do is start at the center and you're just going to twist your t-shirt. Lots of tie-dye hacks. Just go by the normal hacks you guys can see here on YouTube and apply the same method but with sublimation. So I'm just going to go ahead and twist this all the way around until I'm happy. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it over to my heat press to pull out the moisture. So once again, I could have already done it like I normally did, or I can do it like this because it's going to go right where the ink is going to be. So we're going to go ahead and set this right on our heat press here, and then we're going to go ahead and press it down. So you're just going to go ahead and press it for just a few seconds because once I said, you're just pulling out that moisture. So I'm going to go ahead and carefully slide this right over and press. So once again, pressing just for a little bit. I've already got my temp at 400 degrees, 60 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and lift this back up. You can see that it's kind of smashed it down just a little bit for us. And we're going to take it back over to the craft table. Now at this point, you can go ahead and make any sort of adjustments that you need to and just kind of get everything just the way that you want it, where that ink is going to go. So I'm just kind of making it look a little bit better. And now we are ready to apply our design. So I've printed these off on that 8.5 by 11 sheet. You could definitely do this with 11 by 17. This is a youth t-shirt, so these are perfect for those smaller paper sizes. So what you want to do is go ahead and tape this down. It's not really about the ghosting. It's more about holding your t-shirt in place as we transfer it from this area to your press. So not only is it going to help with the ghosting, it is going to help hold that t-shirt in place. Now I just added 2 pieces. If it's a more bulky t-shirt, you want to do a piece on each side, so 4 pieces of tape. All right, so we've got this here. We're protecting our lower platen as well as our top by applying another sheet of scrap paper. So we're going to press it 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up here really quick. All right, so we are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and pop this back open and remove our scrap piece of paper. Now, if you get any ink on these, you definitely want to trash them. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this back over to our craft table. You could pull it right there, but I think it's a lot better over here for you guys to see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. How cool is this, right? Looks totally cool. We didn't have to get ink on our hands. We don't have to wait for it to dry overnight. Wash it in the machine, hoping that it doesn't bleed on anything else. The ink is gonna stay in place. Now, how do we do the back of the t-shirt? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to scrap this piece because we did get ink on it. So we're going to go ahead and scrap that, get a new piece. We're going to do the exact same thing, but this time, I'm not going to go worry about pulling out any moisture because we've already done that the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and swirl this thing up the same way. So we're going to go ahead and lay it back on our scrap piece of paper. Start in that center there and twirl it up. So you're just going to go ahead and get it and twirl it. Once again, lots of ideas here on YouTube with regular tie-dye. Take those same ways, but turn it into the sublimation. So we're just going to twirl that up. You can always undo it until you're happy with it. Looks great. Now I want to show you really quick. Look at once you press that, the difference in those colors. So they always look different until you press them. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up here. Once again, just holding that t-shirt in place. This swirl method is a lot easier than the scrunch method and so on and so forth. It definitely holds better under the paper. All right, so we're going to go ahead and line this up underneath our machine here. So we're going to go and do that, cover it again with our scrap paper, and we're going to press again 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now, if you were wanting to do a design, I would do the front and the back of the t-shirt, but when I did the front, I would block out where my design was going to go, and I would save the design for last. Front and back of the t-shirt, design last, so that way I don't have to worry about that design ghosting. All right, so we're going to take this back over to the table here, and we're going to remove this. Once again, how cool is this? It looks totally cool. Absolutely love the way this came out, and it looks like you've taken all this time to tie-dye this t-shirt, used several different colors of the ink, and it's way cheaper than purchasing the stuff at the store. At the end of the day, no mess, and you're done. The kid is ready to wear this shirt within 5 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.